Philadelphia's leading news program with meteorologists Cecily Tynan, Alicia Vitarelli, Shari Williams, and Rick Williams.
Now at 5, an urgent search and rescue mission is underway in Iran after a U.S. fighter jet was shot down.
Iranian state media has released photos of what it's calling the wreckage of that jet. Those images, though, could not be independently verified by ABC News. At this hour, one crew member has been rescued and a second remains unaccounted for.
It is Friday night. And the big story in Action News is breaking news in the war with Iran.
Within the past few minutes, we've also learned that a second military aircraft was shot down over Iran, but crashed in a neighboring country. That pilot, we are told, was safely recovered. Action News reporter Brianna Smith now live for us in the Satellite Center following these breaking developments. Brianna.
Shari and Rick, Israel joins the U.S. in that search and rescue operation, and today marks the first known American aircraft lost in Iran when the war started nearly 5 weeks ago.
Live from the Action News studios in Philadelphia, this is Philadelphia's leading news program.
Hello again, Friday night, and here's what's happening on Action News at 5:30 now. Breaking news in the war with Iran. We've now learned that 2 military aircraft were shot down over Iran, and there's a dramatic search for one crew member who was still unaccounted for at this hour. Also, a moving and somber scene in Rome as Pope Leo carries a cross through the 14 stations marking Good Friday. And it's the second day in space for the crew of the Artemis II. We'll update their progress and tell you what's next on their 10-day journey.
And now the breaking details on the war with Iran. We learned late this afternoon that a second aircraft was struck by incoming fire over Iran and landed in a neighboring country. The pilot was rescued, but their condition is unclear. We also learned that 2 search and rescue helicopters were also struck by enemy fire, but landed safely. Several crew members were injured, we're told. Right now, the search and rescue mission continues, though, for one of the pilots of the first jet downed in Iran. We know that one pilot was rescued, but the other is missing. There are photos of that fighter jet that went down. ABC News working still to independently verify that, but these were released by Iranian state media and could not be independently verified. This all comes after President Trump told the American people earlier this week that Iran's anti-aircraft abilities had been decimated. Action News reporter Cheyenne Corinne spoke with local experts about the escalation happening in the war. She's live now for us along the Ben Franklin Parkway. Cheyenne.
Shari, this is really a new point in this conflict. Despite President Donald Trump claiming that this war is almost over, both of the experts that we spoke to tonight tell us that based on this most recent apparent attack, there's no indication of that.